Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy. That's like so 2012. What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Cracked Out Method, with another Black Ops 2 video. No, I'm just kidding. It's a Blackout with another video, which is different because I'm usually on Amnesia, making, videos and, shit like that. This is just a commentary. I thought maybe I'd like to branch out to other shit, maybe story times. So let's get, so I figured I would tell a story that went down, like, last year, in my freshman year, which I'm still a freshman, but, it was last semester. So last semester, it was like a Thursday night, and I was playing with one of my friends. Everybody knows him, like Dewey. Me and Dewey have like this like blood brother bond. It's weird, but like we can legit tell like what we're about to say. It's fucking weird. Anyways, it was like a Thursday night, bro. Me and him were just like grinding fucking, I forgot what we were playing. It doesn't matter. So all of a sudden he gets a call from his friends, and they were like, hey, you wanna go to this abandoned mansion tomorrow, which is Friday. So like Friday we were all gonna go to the abandoned mansion. I wasn't going to because I like have social anxiety. I don't like to talk to people. It is what it is. So I was like, nah. I was like, between me and you, I was like, Black Ops 4 is coming out in like a week. Or not, it was a new Call of Duty that was coming out. So I was like, I'm gonna just stay home and I'm just gonna play it. And he's like, alright, bro, suit yourself. And so I'm just such a dork for saying that. But anyways, wait, let me pause the story real quick. The gameplay you guys are seeing, ignore that. I haven't played the game for like 2 months. Maybe an excuse, it may not be. You don't know, never will know. Anyways, back to the story. It was just like, it was so random because it was like Friday, and like I got out of my class, and I was like, you know what? I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go with them. So I text Dewey. I said, hey, wait up for me. And I went there. It was a whole mob of people. Like, it was like Dewey, it was Diesel, it was like 8 motherfuckers just hanging out in front of the school. We were all walking in one big old fucking mob. We were just bulling down the street, bro. Like, if someone came up and pushed someone, bro, we would have just, like, curb stomped that man. He would have tasted nothing but pavement for, like, what, like, the next 3 years, bro. Kid you not. Anyways, keep on getting sidetracked. But, like, it was just fun, man, because I never really get to have, like, fun like that, because, like, we live in such a small town where it's, like, everybody smokes weed and vandalizes, because like what else is there to do in a town where your main attraction is an abandoned mansion in a shitty park? You know what I mean? But I went there, and that day we were all walking over to this kid named Landon's house, right? And so me and Dewey kind of kept to ourselves, because like I wasn't going to go unless Dewey, and that's how I am with most things that Dewey is like going to. I don't like to go unless Dewey's going. So I was like, I'm not going to go unless Dewey or Diesel goes, whatever. So we ended up walking to this kid's house, and we were all just like chilling, hold on. It was whenever we first got there, me, Dewey, and this other kid got on a fucking trampoline, right? And we were just fucking around on the trampoline, and we just started fucking with each other. And all of a sudden, Dewey started pushing the other kid, bro, and I got in like fetal position. Like, I was in fetal position. Oh, because I knew some shit was finna go down, bro. I knew someone was gonna get, like, decked or something. But no. Dewey tries to jump onto the other kid dodges, and Dewey goes chest first into, like, the actual pole and broke the fucking trampoline. So stupid. I felt so sorry, because that kid came out, and he's like, what the fuck happened to my trampoline, man? We were like, oh, we have no idea. And we made his little sister cry, and I felt like a dick. Not really, because I've done worse, but his mom was like, oh, you never get on that thing anyways. And so, like, the trampoline was gone. We were like, what do we do now? And nothing but go to the mansion. But we started fighting, like, with boxing gloves, right? We just started fucking going at it. Like, not all of us, but me and Dewey didn't want to fight, so the other kids were fighting. Then eventually they told me to fight this kid. So I fought him. I beat his ass. Like, I broke his spine. Like, I bent him over, like, with his head, like he was getting ready to suck on my cack. and I took my knuckles and I just shoved them into his spine like 100 times over. Like, whenever this kid is 30, he's gonna have to go to the chiropractor, and he's gonna like have to tell the chiropractor why. The chiropractor's gonna be like, what the fuck? Oh, why is your back so fucked up? Cause when I was 14, I got my shit clapped by a fucking 14-year-old. You know what I mean? And so then came time. It was like we were gonna go to the mansion. We all said, fuck it, we're gonna go right now. We asked the kid's mother. The kid's mother said, no, y'all can't go. It's getting dark. Cause it was 7 o'clock, but it was getting dark for some reason. So we all decided we were just gonna sneak out. So that's what we did. We snuck out of the house and we were just walking on the bridge. Again, may I say, it's like 10, 14-year-old kids walking around the dead of the night through these dark streets. Yeah, of course we look suspicious. We look like we're about to go jump someone. So we went over this bridge to get to the abandoned mansion. This is where the story really escalates. It was very weird leading up to this. Like, we're a bunch of 14-year-old boys. Like, we were like joking about jumping off the bridge. Where I was like, oh my god, I can be just like my role model Hannah Baker and just jump off this bridge. You know, just stupid shit like that. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. Cause that won't be bad. So I didn't do it. Still have thoughts about doing it every day. Anyways, so I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Just keep on going. So we kept on going, and we had to stop at this trailer park to get this kid that lived there because he's the only one that knew how to get in there. So we picked up an additional kid. We were waiting for him, and I remember waiting for him, and I think it was one of our friends shit in the trees, like shit in the trees. He just sat there and shit in the trees. It was so funny, bro. And so we got him, and we went to the mansion. We got to the mansion, and that's when, like, I'm not black, but I believe that Mexicans are super fucking stitious. Like, any sound we hear, like, even now, bro, if I'm, like, walking through my hallway, which those of you know me and have been to my house, you know that my hallway is, like, super dark and long. So I was like, I'm not having it. So every time I go there, bro, I literally post up getting ready for someone to jump out of, like, a door, and I just deck them. So, you know, I literally deck anything that scares me. That's just me. So we were going, in my fat ass, right? I'm a little chunky, you know, I'm horizontally challenged, alright? You know, these motherfuckers were expecting me to keep up with them, run through a field and jump a fence. Buddy, I'm not gonna do that as quick as you guys can. You anorexic, anyways, so I just, so I went as fast as I could, you know, everybody was like, oh, you fat ass, and I was still going, and then I made it over the fence, and that's, like, when all this happened. So, of course, the kid led us to a way inside the house. We ended up having to go to, like, a sketchy window. You know, we made it through the window, and all of a sudden, it was just, like, it just hit me like a train. It was, like, 50 things at once. It was my anxiety, we should go. It was my sadness, wow, this place reminds me of, you know, just a bunch of fucked up shit. It was a bunch of things. And, like, I was just like, we need to get out. And we went to the second story, and these, like, whenever you go in there, right, this abandoned mansion, it's pretty cute, I would call it a mansion. These stairs are super narrow. They're like, I kid you not, they're like 2 inches thick. So I was, like, fucking watching my way, because I'm a fat ass. Of course, like I said already, I'm horizontally challenged. So I did not want to take a step and it just go crack, and I just fuck myself over. So we kept on going, and all of a sudden you see, like, this, like, pentagram. And, like, that's when I started to get, I was like, holy shit, should we be here? A pentagram is on the motherfucking floor. And there is a chair in the middle, bruh. Like, I know where I'm gonna go to sell my soul, bro. Anyways, it was spooky, bro. I did not want to be there. So that's when everybody decided that maybe we should just get out of here. So that's when me and a couple kids just discovered a fucking bed. Like, it appeared as if some crackhead was living in this mansion. like probably flexing it on some secret Snapchat, like, hey, what up guys, your favorite crack addict here in my best mansion ever, hashtag living my best life, you know, don't worry about me, chase a bag, ho, you know, like every white girl. It was like that sort of thing. So we ended up leaving, and I ran my ass because I was so scared. I ran my ass away. And then all of a sudden, as we're leaving, this kid named Stevie says that he sees someone in a window, a black man in a window. Well, that's when he freaks out and says that he's having a seizure and just drops on the floor like a fucking fish out of water. He's like, and it was just, and me and Dewey were calling bullshit. And anyways, I gotta get going. So, I was like, I gotta go. And anyways, long story short, he started taking his shirt off, like singing spooky music, you know, and made a couple of our kids cry. And you could tell that he was faking all of it. Me and Dewey called him that we were faking. He was faking all of it, but all of his friends said no. They've dealt with it, but you know damn well you can't deal with a seizure unless you have some paramedics there. So I just didn't understand that. But we found out later, and you know, I just went home. We went home. I had a good night. I came home. I played some Call of Duty. That's the end of this story, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you want some more, you know, story times. Maybe I'll do some. Maybe I will. Maybe, I know no one's gonna watch this one. I did this purely because I wanted to. But yeah, it's been real, guys. It's been Blackout. Yeah, you know the name.